Okay, guys, let's get going. So we're week 2 of the Zoom zone. So hopefully you all know the drill by now. I can see you're all on mute. Hopefully you've all got your music ready for when that workout starts. So again, the whiteboard is in the screen if you can see it. If not, we're going to talk through it, and the program is on BoxMate. So not so much of a kind of super lung burner, high heart rate, but a bit of a leg burner tonight. So first part of today's class, 5 rounds. We're going to spend 20 seconds in a squat hold, directly into 20 seconds of jump squats, and then straight into 20 seconds of goblet squats. Okay, so that's a minute of squat variations. You'll then get a minute's rest, and we will repeat that for 5 rounds. Okay, we're going to go through that in a bit more detail when JC is demoing the movements. And then part B, we're going to hit 75 dumbbell Z press, or sandbag, barbell, kettlebell, whatever implement you have. But we'll go through that in a bit more detail when we get there. Okay, so we'll get rid of the whiteboard for now, and we will get you guys warming up. So get JC, whatever you want to call him, to run through our warm-up. So we'll get JC to demo all the movements, and then we'll get you guys going. Okay, so first movement going to be Cossack squats. So you're going to take a bit of a wider stance, and then you're just going to sit off to one side, keeping that foot, the bent leg, flat foot, straight leg. You can let that toe turn up to the ceiling. All right, that's the first movement. Second movement, we're going to do some lunge rotations. So we're going to start in a push-up position. We're going to bring one foot up to our hand. So, and then we're going to take that same arm up and towards the ceiling. Just go rotate. So, ceiling. So we'll go back to the floor. Get right. There you go. And then back to push up and swap sides. Other foot comes up, rotate to the ceiling. That's your second movement. Your third movement, Jamie's going to stand up, going to get his feet in his squat stance, keeping his legs as straight as possible. He's going to hold his toes. From there, he's going to pull himself into a squat, and then he's straighten his legs again, keeping hold of his toes. That's your third movement. Okay. So, any questions at this point? Cool. So we'll get running through that together then, guys. So kicking off with 10 Cossack squats. So take those feet nice and wide, alternating sides, 10 reps. That looks cozy, Ellie and Sean. You could hold hands while you're doing it if you want. You can always hold on to something on this one, guys. Remember, bent leg, flat, straight leg, toe turns up. Once we've done 10 there, we're going into our push-up position and hitting our lunge rotations. So foot comes up to hand, arm rotates to ceiling, switch sides. That's a better view, Steve, than just looking at you. 10 of these in total, 5 per side. Guys, once you've done those, we're going back into that squat stance. Straight legs as possible, hold your toes, and then pull yourself down into that squat, and then stand back up. Okay, 10 of these. You challenge yourself, how straight can you get the legs while still holding your toes? Rosie, nice to see your camera on today. Progress. Hi. And once we've done 10 of these, guys, we're going right back to the beginning. We're going to run through 2 more rounds. So back to your 10 alternating Cossack squats. No rush, remember, this is just a warm-up. Challenging yourself at the bottom of these Cossack squats. How close can you get that bum to your calf, to your heel? Once you've done those Cossacks, we're back into those lunge rotations. Push-up position, alternating those feet towards the hands. Yeah, once you finish those lunge rotations, you're back into holding your feet, putting yourself down into the squat for 10 reps. Once you finish those, you're going to run through everything for one more round, so 3 rounds in total. Just putting the workout in the chat for anyone that will need it. Looking limber, Sean. I like it. And lunge rotations after Cossacks.
That's pumped already.
So once we finish the 3rd round, you'll get a bit of time to kind of rest and recover whilst we go through the movements for part A. James is warm. Down to a t-shirt. Will we see shorts under those goggles?
No shorts.
Okay, so just let everyone finish up. So if you're already done, relax, grab a drink. Okay guys, I think everyone looks done. So we will get James to start demoing these movements while I talk through them, go through any scaling options, and go through different variations depending on what kit you have, okay? You can do the hold weighted.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this squat hold, guys, we want it active, okay? So we don't just want to be sat down in the bottom of our squat, no tension. Do you want to show that, James? So we don't just want to be sat down there all loose, rounded upper back, just chilling, okay? We're probably going to be a bit higher, so maybe not in our lowest position, but we're going to have that tight back, chest up, those knees tracking over our toes, you know the drill. So everything is under tension here, okay? You can relax there, James. So you've got a choice here. You can either do your active squat hold, weighted, so you can hold a dumbbell or kettlebell in the goblet position, or if you've got a sandbag, you could hug that sandbag, barbell, you could front rack it, or you can just go body weight. Okay, and you can mix and match this each round depending on how you're feeling. You want to make it a bit harder, you want to ease off a little bit, feel free to mix it up. Okay, as soon as that 20-second hold ends, we will be going directly into 20 seconds of jump squats. Okay, so hitting that squat, jumping as hard as you can. You will not use your weight for this. So if you're using weight for the hold, put it down before going into the squats, the jump squats. Once that 20 seconds ends, you will then go directly into 20 seconds of squats, or goblet squats ideally. Okay, so again, you can hold that weight. If you've got a kettlebell or a dumbbell, it's in the goblet position. Sandbag, you can hug it. Barbell, front rack. Okay, if you don't have any kit or it's feeling hard with a weight, then you just go air squats. Okay, but the aim is going to be as heavy as possible on either the squat hold or the goblet squats, or both. Okay, you're gonna have to play this one out definitely after round one, make a decision and see how you feel. Okay, does anyone have any questions at this point? Unmute yourself, chuck it in the chat if you do. Okay, so guys, we're just gonna do, before we go into round one, okay, we're all gonna just go into 10-second squat hold, have a tiny bit of rest. We're gonna do 10 seconds jump squats, a little bit of rest, 10 seconds of air squats, okay, before we get going. So make sure you've got enough room where you are, get those feet set in that squat position, okay. And we'll have a 10-second countdown. Squat hold to begin with, just 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Remember guys, just stay active, okay? So this might not be your lowest position you're capable of. Probably gonna be a little bit higher, and rest, relax out of that guys. So maybe around a parallel position if you can. Okay, 10 seconds rest. We're going jump squats now, no weight. Let's go, okay? Warm up pace, okay? Don't need to kill it right now. Focus on being super explosive at the bottom of that squat, and rest. Okay, 10 seconds rest. Next, we're just going to go air squats. If you want to test out a bit of weight, then feel free to. 3, 2, 1, off you go, guys. Hopefully this little extra warm-up is going to give you a bit of an understanding, idea of how this is going to play out. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Okay. So, a minute or so rest now before we get going.
So I'm going to start body weight. And each round increase the weight.
Okay, cool. So James is going to do his first round all at body weight, and then his aim is going to be with each round just to increase the weight slightly. So the aim will be his 5th round is going to be his heaviest round. Let's see how that plays out. Everyone happy with this, guys, and the equipment you've got? If anyone's got any injuries, that means they can't really squat, let me know, and we'll go through a lunge variation of this. Get those tunes ready.
Lunge variation.
No, we don't need it. Okay, guys, we all good? Thumbs up. Nice, nice. Okay, let's get ready. 10-second countdown, kicking off with this 20-second active squat hold. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I'm just going to repeat again. Remember, you're probably not going to be all the way down in the bottom. A little bit higher, maybe around parallel. Sure those knees are tracking over the toes. Just push them out slightly. Keep that chest up. 3, 2, 1. We're into the jump squats. Okay. 0 rest between. Aim is just try and keep moving now for these 20 seconds. Explosive from the bottom. Hopefully no one's head is touching their ceiling. 3, 2, 1, and we're into our goblet squats or air squats. Okay, again, let's try and keep moving for the 20 seconds. We want to minimize transition time. Got 10 seconds before rest. Try and keep moving. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest, guys. 60 seconds rest. Good work. So hopefully that first round now gives you an idea of what you're going to be capable of. You need to change weight and have that ready. What's that there? Cool. So James has gone from a bodyweight round and we'll be using a 10 kilo dumbbell in round 2.
Oh, that was bodyweight.
30 seconds.
Not as bad as last week though, right?
20 seconds. You're right, Chow. It is. A good variation to the normal WODs, where we're kind of like blow in, heart rate super high. It's a different kind of workout. We need this variety in this lockdown. So 3, 2, 1. Back to our squat hold. Let's go. Nice. If you're hitting that air squat, a lot of you are already doing it. Get those arms up, try and get them overhead nice and straight. If you've got an implement, try and keep those elbows tucked in and that upper back tight. 3, 2, 1. Jump squats. Let's go. Minimal transition time. Looking good, guys. Five, 3, 2, 1. Into our goblet squats. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. And rest. 60 seconds rest. 2 rounds down.
Down. Up to 16 now.
It's a big jump, Chow. Take it easy.
What's he gone to?
2 kilos. $30 seconds. At least part B of this session involves no legs. You'll be sat down for part B. 20 seconds. Every kilo counts, Chow. 10 seconds. Get ready. 5, in 3, 2, 1. Active squat hold. Let's go. Three, 2, 1. Let's get jumping. Nice, smooth transitions. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Goblet squat. Load it up if you can. Let's go. 10 seconds, let's hold on. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice, guys. 2 rounds to go.
It's
25 seconds.
the holding to the jumps. And then you've got no legs in the last bit.
Okay, 10 seconds, guys. Set 4, penultimate set. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Three, 2, 1. Let's go. Jumps. Keep that explosion going on, guys. Remember, try to jump as high as you can, providing you're not going to hit your head. 10 seconds. 5. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Goblet squats. Guys, let's hold on now. 10 seconds. Keep it moving. 3, 2, 1. Rest. One more round to go.
24. That's one.
Bit of a different workout to last Monday. Twenty seconds. Last round, so you're gonna load it up, get some weight on board. It's your last chance. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Active squat hold. Nice tune. Sandbags looking good. Nice guys, some good positions here. Go on, Jason, nearly there. 5 seconds, buddy. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jumps. Nice and explosive, guys. Good. 10 seconds. Let's keep it going. It's your last round. Come on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Goblet squats. Last 20 seconds, guys. Let's pick it up and let's start squatting. Nice, guys. Keep it going. Nearly there. 5 seconds. A few more. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job. Okay, so I'll give you a bit of time now. Grab a drink, have a bit of a rest. Give JC a bit of chance before demoing and going through the Z press. A bit closer for your demo. Okay, guys. So just while you're recovering a bit, I'm going to get James to start going through the Z press. We'll go through a few different options, a few variations. So it's programmed originally as single arm Z press. So if you have a dumbbell or kettlebell, do this. But no problem if you've got a barbell or a sandbag. You just come up here. Okay, so Z press position, you're going to be sat down, legs out in front of you. If you can keep your legs straight, do so. Okay, you're trying to keep an upright body, so your torso shouldn't be leant back. Okay, sat kind of 90-degree angle. If you've got one dumbbell, you're just going to take one dumbbell to that front rack position, and from here you're going to press. Okay, and you can split this up. However, I try and really do maybe kind of sets of 5 to 10. If you've got two dumbbells and you need to, and they're the same weight, obviously, you front rack them both and you press from there. Okay. Do the same with a kettlebell, okay? You're gonna front rack that kettlebell and then press the kettlebell. If you've got a sandbag, guys, you're just gonna press that with 2 arms, okay? Front rack it, and the same with barbell, front rack position and press, okay? If you have a dumbbell and you only have 1 dumbbell and it's too heavy to press with 1 arm, you're gonna hold it by the head, by both heads of the dumbbell, and you can then press your 1 dumbbell with both arms, okay? If you struggle to sit upright with your legs out in front of you, super tight hamstrings, it's just a horrible position for you to press in, you can either bend your legs a little bit or elevate your hips, elevate your bum. So you can sit on something basically. So James is just gonna grab a small pad, sitting on that, okay? That will make the position a bit easier and make that overhead press position a bit more comfortable. If you struggle with overhead mobility, that might be an option for you, okay? So you about 30 or 45 seconds, just have a little play around with your implement, check it's okay to either press with 1 arm, both arms, figure out what you're gonna do. Ideally, this isn't gonna be something we're gonna do unbroken, okay? So we're not gonna hit like half on our right arm and half on our left. We wanna challenge ourselves a bit more than that. So if you have the weight and the implements to do so, do it, okay?
Don't start a non-dominant arm first.
So we're going to aim to start on our non-dominant side, okay? And then just try and keep an even split. So I don't want 75 reps on one side, all right? Again, we're not on the clock for this, okay? This is aimed for kind of quality. So split up how you need to, make sure the reps are looking great, the body position doesn't change. If it does, have a rest, recover, come back to it. Anyone has any questions? Speak now or drop it in the chat.
I've got a kettlebell, but it's too heavy. Do I just apply the same thing as you would a single dumbbell?
Yeah, so James, can you grab a kettlebell? So you may not be able to get a full lockout, but can you see James, he's got the hand, face us, James?
Yeah.
Hand in one arm and the bell of the kettlebell in the other, and he's pressing there. It might be hard to get that full lockout depending on how tight you are back up, Bex, but that would be where you would press from. Is that okay?
Yep, all good.
Yeah, Ash, yeah. I mean, depending on what you've got, sets of 10 with small breaks or a 10, then switch arms. That would be good. But it will come down to kind of how heavy. If you've got 2 dumbbells, what weight are they, buddy?
I mean, I can change the weights. I'm probably going to do like 7.5s because I haven't done too much shoulder work in ages. So
just aim for maybe kind of sets of 10 with both dumbbells, and then shake off. If you feel like you can knock out like a set of 20, then maybe increase the weight a bit.
Okay, cool. Thank you, mate.
If I can only get sort of like 3 at a time, is that too heavy?
Yes, but what you could do is hit 3 on one side, 3 on the other, then go to double arm and knock out a few more reps.
Yeah.
And reset, you could start single arm and then move to double arm.
Okay.
So if that
Thanks.
goes out, you can mix it up for sure. Okay. We good, guys? Ready for this?
Wait, Dan, how many was it in total? Was it 7? Did you say 70?
5, guys. 7-5. Okay, even though we're not on the clock, we'll still have our 10-second countdown. 10 seconds. Let's do it. Nice, guys. And we don't rush these. Focus on that position. Have I got a nice lockout at the top? And we're bringing that weight all the way back down to a decent front rack position. Try not to support your back on anything. So Maxine, if you're sat up against your sofa, you may not be, but just try and support your own self. If you're using a barbell, you try and get a nice front rack position at the bottom. So bar touching your shoulders, elbows in front of the bar. And challenge that posture. Your legs straight, your torso upright, or best of your ability, aim for that position. Remember, we're trying to be as even as possible, guys. So even if your weaker arm takes a little bit longer, you have to break up a little bit more. There's only one way we're going to even it out. Nice, guys. Joe Orchard, that's a great front rack position. Nice, good work. Steve Robinson, you're doing well given the distraction. Tom Pomsford, let's try and make sure that's nice and locked out at the top, and about your bicep getting a bit closer to your ear. Nice, guys, all looking good. What are you on, James? 60. Cool, so James has just hit 60 reps. Chow, you done? Nice, mate, well done. Go on, Rebecca, keep it going. Now, Jasonville, I see Milo's in the picture. Go on, Sean, keep it going. Done, Ellie? There's no rush. Me looking good. Nice, guys. You flexing, Mia, you just flexing in the screen there. I saw it.
That was just some special motivation for Maxine.
but we all got the benefit of it.
And you're welcome.
I'll be on Instagram in a minute.
Did Kirsty Bond go unbroken?
I doubt it.
Sets of 5 and then 3s for the last bit. Took me ages.
So just waiting on a couple more to finish, and then we'll run through a bit of stretching. Go on, Matt R. Keep it going, buddy. Nice, Pedro and Adam. Keep it moving. What we do,
Steve
guys.
Robinson was bench pressing that all the way, wasn't he?
Guys, just want a couple of you are finishing off. I'm just going to get James to start running through some stretches. And you guys can just start cooling down while if there's anyone else that's finishing, they can join in as and when. So, that first stretch, he's just gone into a lunge position, and then he's trying to get his forearm close to the leg forward, left arm. And take your front leg a little bit wider than shoulder width, just so you can then lean inside the leg.
Yeah, I haven't got that mobility.
Yeah, you're too flexible to stretch. And then we're going to swap.
Maxine, and now I've lost you. Oh, there you go.
If you haven't already, switch sides. See if we can get our forearm to the floor. Okay, relax out of that. So it's going to come onto all fours, like James. You can have your fingertips pointing back towards you. You're going to keep your palms flat on the floor. And then you're going to sit your bum back towards your heels. Feel a stretch going through your forearms, but don't allow your hands to come off the floor. Okay, those palms need to stay flat. Just stretch the wrists and forearm off. And from there, it's going to turn our hands back around. So on all fours, and then we're just going to reach through on one side, try and get that shoulder towards the floor, and reach through. When you're ready, slowly ease out of that and swap sides. Okay, ease out of that. From there, we're going to sit all the way back onto our heels. Okay, so we can stretch those quads off. And then we're going to put our hands behind us to support us. Start stretching those hips off. Now, it's not bad for a big man, depending on how flexible you are. You're then going to send your back lower to the floor. Okay, so Don't push it too much, but the more you walk those hands back, the lower you'll get to the floor. Just get a nice stretch going through the quads, maybe the hips, hip flexors as well.
You're quite the man, James.
Quite the man. What does that mean?
No, what does that mean, Ellie?
I didn't even bother attempting that stretch.
Okay, and then lastly, guys, if we just sit down, feet out in front of us, we pull one foot into our hip, and then we reach forward and try and grab our toe. Okay, if you want to make that any further, you want to increase that stretch, you can look, start taking your head down towards your knee. Just want a bit of tension on the hamstring here. If you can't grab your toe, try and grab a sock or a lace, something you can hold on and just create tension by pulling yourself forward. When you're ready, ease out of that and switch sides. Nice, guys. And that concludes our session for today. Good job. Appreciate you all logging in. Another busy session. Up tomorrow, JC coaching, AJ running through the WOD. Okay, enjoy the rest of your evening, guys, and I'll catch you.
Cheers, Anne. Bye. Bye.
Cheers, see everyone.
Take care.
Cheers. See ya.
Sorry.